everyone hear me? Wow, some great talks. So I'm here today to talk about a problem that we can choose to view as an opportunity. We live in an incredibly exciting time because every industry is becoming a technology industry. Whether you're planning to go into finance, healthcare, media, fashion, transportation, they're all going to be technology companies, which means the executives and the leadership in those companies are going to be making technology decisions. So what we're going to be seeing going forward is that more and more of these leaders of these companies are going to have technical backgrounds. Which brings us to today. In the past year, we reached a record high of women leading Fortune 500 companies, coming in right under 5%. There are more men named John leading large companies than there are women of any name. Not women in the world, women running large companies. And we're also looking in the next 5 years to be 1 million software engineers shy of market needs. And women are dramatically underrepresented in the tech industry, and that means we're not using a large portion of our population to meet the market needs. These are good jobs, like really good jobs. They're prestigious, they're in demand, they can be creative, they can require communication, they can require no communication, they can be flexible, they pay well. And so it's definitely somewhere where we should be, where women should be, and where we should be encouraging women to go. But women are leaving the tech industry at an extremely high rate, higher than they're leaving other industries. And so we're losing women for the last 15 years of their career when they're able to provide the most value to the industry, to their companies, when they're best able to be a role model for women entering the market, in the market, and girls who are thinking about entering it. So I'm Alaina. I'm the CEO of Women Who Code. Women Who Code is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to inspiring women to excel in technology careers. We have, right now, over 30,000 members in over 50 cities in 18 countries. What we do is we have 2 primary program avenues right now, in-person events and a weekly publication. The in-person events are really dedicated to getting women to get out there and build their technical skills, but also encouraging them to build non-domain specific skills like leadership and interviewing and helping them build their network. We're actually producing 1,000 free technical events for women this year, and we're running these events primarily at companies. And so women are getting the opportunity to get job opportunities by being at these companies, get exposure to corporate and startup cultures. Actually, Women Who Code New York is an awesome network, and we move around to different really great companies all the time, so I encourage people in this room to definitely check it out. We also have the weekly publication, which we call the Code Review. And every week we try to highlight the successes of women in technology and provide significant value to our members by encouraging them to engage in the broader tech community. So this year, we've given away over $150,000 in conference tickets to our members. And we've given away over $75,000 in educational scholarships. And so what we're doing, my favorite part actually, in highlighting the successes of women in technology is the Applaud Her section. And you're all able to sign up on our website, womenwhocode.com. And what this does is it celebrates the everyday or not the everyday, but kind of the career highlights, the kind that you have maybe 5 times per year, I got a promotion, I launched a new product, I launched a new company, I got a raise, whatever it is that's kind of happening. And it happens several times throughout the year. And it's a little bit more uncomfortable for women to talk about their career successes. And it's a little bit more uncomfortable for society to hear them do it. And I realized how important this is because I was speaking to a director of engineering at a company, and she said to me, Alaina, you're right. I'm now senior director of engineering, and I've been too embarrassed to add it to my LinkedIn profile. So this exists, and I think we can change it. The thing that I'm most proud of, and it was kind of an accident that I saw happening over time, is Women Who Code is building women tech leaders around the world. Our 1,000 free technical events this year are run by our Global Director Network, which is a volunteer role, but it's incredibly prestigious. And what we've seen is that our women transition to being leaders in the tech industry, and they experience career acceleration. What we've noticed is that they're getting key outcomes like speaking opportunities, they're getting writing opportunities, they're getting asked to join advisory boards, they're getting called into companies as thought experts. And so, for example, one of my favorite examples is a woman named Erica Stanley, and she's our director in Atlanta, Georgia. And she has a master's degree in CS, and she, sorry, I have not been clicking. There. These are our directors around the world. So Erica Stanley, she's right there in the middle. She told me, Alaina, I'm going to be the worst director. And I said, okay, you've got this, Erica. And she stood up at her first event and she said, my name's Erica, this is what we're doing tonight, feel free to ask me questions, and she sat down. But she stood in front of the room for a year, and she talked to our community. And at the end of that year, she was invited to speak at 3 different tech conferences. She didn't apply, she was invited, and she gave a tech talk to a standing room only crowd. And for everyone in that room, she was then a role model. And she's also a woman of color, so she was a role model in that respect as well. And I have a lot of really amazing stories of our leaders. Just yesterday, our Washington, D.C. leader told me that she's being invited to join an advisory board for hackathons for college students. And these are the kinds of things that we're seeing happen for our leaders and what we want to encourage going forward. So I would like to ask everyone in this room to think about joining Women Who Code's mission. If you're joining us, or if you're doing it on your own time. But what we want to do is make sure that our generation produces women role models so that your sisters, your little sisters, your daughters or future daughters don't enter a market where there's under 5% women in engineering leadership and 15 to 20% women on engineering teams. Thank you.